welcome back to A Better World. This is your host, Mitchell J. Rabin, and I'm very glad you're joining us again today. Today's going to be another very interesting show. We are on location in the offices of Dr. Norman Suhu, who is an acupuncturist and a naturopath, who has also been trained in a very interesting technique, modality, that comes originally from France, although it has influences from really all over the world, called biosyntony. And I've been experiencing this for the past number of months with Dr. Suhu, and it's a fascinating, energetic kind of communication tool that Dr. Suhu will be telling us about momentarily. And many people across the planet are actually getting a lot of benefit from this, which is one of the reasons we wanted to cover it for A Better World, to help educate and enlighten you as to the number of different kinds of alternative modalities that are out there available in the world. So, Norman, good to see you.
Thank you.
And
glad you came down here.
Thank you, and great to have you on the show. So, you have a vast experience as a clinician using a number of different modalities, and you have pretty much centered now on this biosyntony. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes. Biosyntony is a type of treatment that is based on Celtic healing, ancient Celtic healing, and osteopathic medicine and acupuncture. And osteopathy and acupuncture are areas that I had studied extensively already. And when I found this method that incorporates it and provides the same or similar effect with less effort, I was very excited.
Oh, yes.
Very excited.
Are you saying that it has the same effect as acupuncture?
Very similar.
Similar to osteopathy.
And osteopathy.
What is the Celtic quality of it?
Okay. The Celtic quality is that these are ceramic discs that we're using. Okay? The ancient Celtic people were intimately connected to nature.
Sure.
They knew all about plants. They knew all about stones too.
They have a very rich history of Wicca and of herbal medicine and dealing with spirit entities in the woods, like elves and the like.
That's correct.
So
they knew that you could take you could take a stone, orient it in a particular way, plant it into the earth, and the stone would act as an amplifier of the earth's natural energy and cosmic energy coming down.
So hence, it is the Celts essentially that brought us things like Stonehenge.
Correct.
And all of those brilliant, sacred, geometrical figures from Britain, Ireland, Scotland.
Yes, and France, Brittany.
And Brittany.
Yes.
Which is a form of Celtic land, in a way. Yeah. So who originated this, and tell us a little bit about him.
The person who developed biosyntony, his name is Pierre Nicolas. He is from Brittany. And he inherited this tradition from his grandmother, who was a Celtic healer. She taught him about the herbs, but also about the stones. And being in modern times, he wanted to come up with a way to modernize this and make it more accessible for people.
The Celtic healing tradition.
Yes.
Did he have a background in healing prior to his education by his grandmother?
No. Everything that was handed down to him was from his grandmother, but he had a very strong interest in acupuncture and qigong, which he practices extensively.
I see.
So
So that's what his background was.
Yes.
His interest and practice of qigong.
Yes. And when he was developing this system, his original idea was to take this Celtic healing and
integrate it
with Chinese medicine. That's why his system is actually called Celtic Qigong.
Oh, I see.
He calls it Celtic Qigong.
Oh, interesting.
Because his earliest devices that were produced were meant to help the practitioner to achieve higher and higher states during their Qigong practice.